Welcome back on the AM show. It's time now for the news. Let's begin from residents of Sebrepor in the Kpong municipality who vowed to resist construction and operation of a fuel station in the area. They say the location poses danger to them. Now, executive member of the Sebrepor Zone 3 Landlords and Ladies Association, Charles Dubin, spoke at a news conference. Here's more from Tema correspondent Kwame Yanka.
The aggrieved residents say siting of the fuel station poses a great risk to hundreds of school children at Christ the King Presby Primary and JHS and the church, which are 3 houses away from the site. They added that the filling station, being a few meters away from the base ammunition depot of Michel Camp, could spell doom in the event of an explosion, as the depot experienced a blast about 4 years ago. Although these residents, since September 2023, have drawn attention of authorities to the potential dangers of the station, their cries have fallen on deaf ears. Executive member of the Sebrepor Zone 3 Landlords and Ladies Association, Charles Dubin, indicated they have informed Kpong Municipal Chief Executive, Samuel Oku-Amankwa, and others who matter.
We are giving the authorities 2 weeks from today. If they don't halt the project, the residents association, the citizens of this community, is going to demonstrate against the government, the authorities, the MCE, the commanding officer of Michel Camp, the commanding officer of BAD, because we've already written to them. So we are giving them 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, if we see anybody in that construction site, the resident is going to mobilize and then go against them. We will never allow anybody to come to the site and work.
Assembly member for the area, Prince Jacob Ajovo, shares his frustration in getting the Kpong Municipal Assembly to act.
So at a point in time, the complaint came up. There's a filling station going on here. We took time to confirm that. We sent this complaint to the committee in assembly, which was security and justice, with a report. At our very last general meeting and assembly before the year ended, this issue came up. And we said that the community is against the siting of this station here. Therefore, what they want is that the thing should be temporarily halted until there's enough proof that really took permission from the appropriate authorities. In fact, if you take this right up, the last page, you will see the conditions that must be met before such permit is given. And we don't think that those conditions have been met.
Resident Bright Seshi is worried over the deafening silence of state institutions and authorities.
Yes, when you branch, a car is negotiating, you are negotiating this curve and the car is coming out. How can you control yourself? Are you supposed to run? Are you going to run into the school, or you run into the houses, or you run into the car? What is happening? The military base is just here, BAD. We were told that this is where the whole Ghana, this is where our bombs are kept. There's concrete evidence, it's just here. Relies on here.
Meanwhile, representative of the chief of Sebrepor, Emmanuel Aite, warned that the traditional authorities will not sit unconcerned for the spot to be used for a fuel station.
Must be halted immediately. Other than that, those who have received the letter sent to them will come and find dead bodies here. The message I brought from the chief is anything detrimental to the security and life of his subjects here must be stopped immediately. He didn't give the land for a filling station. He gave the land to late Sami Agbowoka, a retired military man, who resold part of the land to a developer. And the one who bought the land from the late military man might have also sold it back to a developer who is now putting up this sort of structure. So the divisional house is not aware that this thing is being developed.
When Municipal Chief Executive for Kpong Samuel Oku-Amankwa was contacted, he declined to speak on the matter. The residents have so far written to Environmental Protection Agency, INTEMA, Ghana National Fire Service at Bechile, General Manager of ECG, Tema Region, District Manager of ECG, Ashaman District, and Chief of Sebrepor. The rest are Greater Accra Regional Minister, the Chief of Defence Staff of Ghana Armed Forces, Commanding Officer of 1st Infantry Battalion, Michel Camp, Base Ammunition Depot, and the Police Commander for Pong District. Kwame Yankes reports for Joy News.